Hello, my name is Paul and I'm a psychological consultant for people with OCD. What that means is that I'm not a psychotherapist yet because I still have some 6 months to finish my psychology master's degree. I'm a bachelor of psychology now and I've been helping people with OCD for some time now, and I have OCD myself. So if there's an area of expertise, I'm doing some other disorders, but it's surely OCD. Now, there's one thing that nobody ever who's online or on the OCD forums ever talks about when it comes to OCD. And that is a form of OCD which I would call blaming OCD. Blaming OCD is when you have people or a person which you blame and you're angry towards. And oftentimes you may not even describe it as anxiety, and more often than not you don't realize it to be part of your anxiety because it doesn't appear to be very... Oh, yeah, that's disastrous what I just did. I just threw out a chewing gum but missed the trash can, and so I had to pick it up. But because I'm environment friendly, right? But yeah, this blaming OCD, let's go back to it. What it is that you blame somebody and you don't even realize it's anxious, right? You don't even realize it's anxiety, because oftentimes it's like, oh, this person pisses me off so much, and it feels like anger, right? It seems to be anger with all it is, but really it's an anxiety, right? It's your lizard brain. Half of your lizard brain is running away from, and the other half is fighting, and this is the fighting part. But it's the same coin, right? It's just the other half of the same coin, and it is anxiety, right? That coin is anxiety. So what you have is essentially anxiety, right? In the form of blaming somebody else. And as you're blaming those people, you may very well go into your OCD journey, right? You may, and this is not for everybody, right? This is an OCD subtype, a new subtype that I'm establishing right now, blaming OCD, right? And you may very well be into your journey, right? You may be perfectly capable of, doing well with your contamination OCD, and you may be perfectly capable of not doing compulsions and ruminating about your POCD or harm OCD or any of that, but you may still have your blaming OCD. And I just had a client like that, and I had blaming OCD myself. That's why I established this term, because I was waiting for somebody to have this type of OCD, just like I do, and nobody ever had. And now I had a client, and she has it. And this type of OCD, I'll be curious, write in the comments down below. Do you have blaming OCD as well? Is there someone or some group of people in your life who you blame for everything and you ruminate about it? Just the same way do you ruminate about any single other type of OCD. And a client of mine, she was super surprised. She was like, wow, she actually realized that this is a worse problem for her than her own anxiety. Because she has a boyfriend and he has a son from his first marriage, and she was okay with him, but then from one day, and it's been for years now, she cannot even touch him. She's like, I cannot even be in the same room, I cannot be in the same house. And I used to have that with my own sister, right? And I don't know what it is really much, but I believe it's kind of like some form of OCD, kind of like some sub-form of anxiety. It's maybe like that lizard, right, that I've talked about. It's like that fighting part of it. That's how I imagine it so far, at least. And I'm curious, write down in the comments down below. Is it only me and this client? Or are there other people who are completely into blaming OCD as well and guilty of this? I'll be curious. Write down in comments below, guys, and see you next time. Peace.